Hey guys, today we're going to be going over independent drop-down lists. So we've already gone over drop-down, just basically setting up a system so we can have we click a box and a bunch of items come underneath. What is more powerful and actually comes up more often is you have two drop-downs. One, you choose from a range, and then you choose the other one changes pending what you did in the first range. So let's just say we have a table like this. This is one I prepared earlier. You have all these squat things you want to focus on, and if you choose one of these variants, this list will populate in your secondary dropdown. Very useful. A little bit tricky to do, but we're capable of it. So, first thing I want you to introduce to you is we're going to right click and we're going to do, just while I'm waiting here, just put here. What we're going to do is we're going to go right click and we're going to go down here and there's a thing called defined named range. Okay, I'm going to click it. And in this, pretty much what we can do is create a range within our spreadsheet and then use a name to always refer to this range. We can also do this for VLOOKUP. So if we always want to look at the same table, we can name that table and just always refer to it by using that name. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to use that as the name. And then that refers to this down here. You can go a bit below so you can add to the range as well, just like we've done in some other ones. And I'm just going to quickly add all these as... So maybe I just edited this out and now we're at this point. So now if I click any of these, it will just refer to those selected cells, which is pretty cool. So what we're going to do is another thing. I'm going to give you a formula called indirect. So equals indirect. And what we're going to do is click that. And pretty much what indirect does is if you select an item, it produces the name of, if you select the name of that item, it'll give you what it's referring to. So here we clicked complete squat and it gave us the table in which it's referring to. Very cool. So how are we going to do this? All right. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to create a drop down of all the options of the table at the header of the table, right? Okay. Now if I look at this, I've got all these. Cool. Let's just go complete squat. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go equals indirect, and I'm going to click this box. So now whatever I do here, it changes this list. So the next cool option is we're going to do another drop down, and that drop down is going to refer to this range. So now, whatever I click here will change what's in that drop down. You can stack these so you have multiple. Oh, didn't have that one. So you have multiple variants in which you can choose from. So when creating weakness analysis of okay, what do you want this person to focus on? Okay, they have weak quads, therefore I want the exercises that would be useful for that. You can just select weak quads and it will just give you all the exercises. You can do this for everything and you can build out a library of exercises to make it really easy to refer to all that. So yeah, only point I'll add is these names, when you define a name range for the title, cannot have a space in it. So that's why you'll see mine have all underscores instead, similar to coding language. So yeah, I hope that's super useful for you guys. I will maybe add my exercise library in there for you so you can have a look at it as well. All right, thanks.